Get ready for an immersion into the thrilling world of NBA basketball. In today's episode, we'll delve into the Chicago Bulls' journey towards the playoffs, exploring the challenges faced by the team and the secrets revealed by coach Billy Donovan. Additionally, we'll discover Coby White's impressive growth as the team's leader. Don't miss any play in this exciting video about the Bulls. Billy Donovan is brutally honest about what plagued the Bulls in their loss to the Hawks. The three-point shot played a crucial role in the Bulls-Hawks game on Monday. The Chicago Bulls secured a spot in the play-in tournament on Monday night, but not because they won. The Bulls lost at home to the Atlanta Hawks 113-101, but a loss to the Brooklyn Nets put Chicago in the play-in tournament. Now the team needs to focus on finishing in 9th place to play at home in the tournament. After losing to the Hawks, this task became a bit more challenging. Following the defeat, the Bulls are now just 0.5 games behind the Hawks in the East. The difference in Monday's game was the three-point shot. Atlanta finished 19-40 from deep, and Chicago finished 7-28. The Hawks shot the ball very well, and Bulls coach Billy Donovan knows it'll be tough to win when the opponent puts up numbers like that. I think some of the threes, honestly, were a byproduct of there always being an offensive and defensive battle on the screens, and thought they really won those battles at both ends of the floors in multiple ways, Billy Donovan told the media after the game. I think that contributed to the ball moving where it needed to, putting us in some rotations and sometimes in some long rotations. They shot the ball exceptionally well. You have to give them credit for doing that. We didn't shoot it as well and certainly didn't generate enough threes like they did because they played very good defense. The Hawks capitalized on their open looks and took advantage of the mistakes made by the Bulls. There were opportunities for the Bulls to do the same, but they didn't do as good a job of capitalizing. The Bulls' strong mindset amid their playoff chase will uplift the fan. With less than 2 weeks left in the regular season, every game is crucial for the Chicago Bulls in their pursuit of the postseason. It seems like the Bulls will play in the play-in tournament once again this season, but their seeding is still up in the air. Chicago wants to secure the advantage of playing at home in the first game, but they're in a tight race with the Atlanta Hawks. The final stretch will be crucial for both teams. As we saw in this year's NCAA tournament with the NC State's 11-seed run, once the postseason arrives, anything is possible. Obviously, the NBA is very different from college basketball, but still, getting hot at the right time is crucial. Every game matters now, and the Bulls want to be peaking in the postseason. These final games and the last 2 weeks of the season, all these games are critical, and we've already talked about it, Bulls coach Billy Donovan said to the media on Monday. Certainly, you felt that way in the Minnesota game, honestly, because it was an opportunity for them with the position they're in the standings and how tight the race is at the top in the Western Conference. Certainly, Atlanta and us are fighting for a playoff spot. In terms of probability, we'll probably see each other again. So I think the importance of this game, and all these games for us, is very important in terms of competitiveness. I was pleased coming out of the Minnesota game just because of what happened. You knew they were going to make a run. They're down 10 points, and at some point, they're going to make a run. And the way we responded was important. When Minnesota made a run, the guys did a great job of making the necessary plays to regain control of the game and regain control of the lead. That's what you have to have. It felt like last night in Minnesota was like a playoff game. And I think along with the fact that clearly there's been a lot of conversation in the league about fouls not being called as much and the physicality ramping up. All those things prepare you for the end of the year. So I think the emphasis and the importance of all these games are critical. Regardless of what happens tonight, we're going to have to come back in a few days and play again and play again and play again. So I don't want to sit there and say all these games aren't important or this game is more important. You want to be able to play well. Billy Donovan of the Bulls reveals Coby White's significant growth in a key area. Coby White has taken big steps this year as a scorer and also as a leader. One of the top players for the Chicago Bulls this season has been Coby White. White is having a great season and has emerged as one of the best players on the Bulls team. It would have been easy for this team to give up this year with all the obstacles that have come their way, but with just a few weeks left in the regular season, it seems like they'll be playing in the postseason. White is a big reason for that. Coby White has not only emerged as a star for the Bulls, but also as a leader. This is something this team needed, and he has grown a lot in that role unmissable lately. Bulls coach Billy Donovan recently emphasized to White how important this aspect of his game is, and he has responded well so far. He's been really good with his voice, but I think sometimes players, when they feel like they might not be playing well on a given night or whatever it may be, they shouldn't speak, Billy Donovan told the media last week. And there you have it, basketball folks. We've come to the end of this exciting video about the Chicago Bulls and their journey towards the NBA playoffs. It's clear how determined the team is to overcome challenges and secure their place in the postseason. Additionally, the growth of players like Coby White shows that the future of the Bulls is promising. Keep following along to not miss any plays of this thrilling NBA season.